I don't know what I expected to happen after I saw that flyer. Sirens? A detective bursting through the door? At the very least, someone else connecting the same dots I had. But nothing happened. People glanced at the stack of flyers, frowned sympathetically, and went right back to ordering cold brews and blueberry muffins, like a girl hadn't vanished in the middle of her morning routine. I kept one of the flyers under the counter. I don't even know why. It just felt wrong to throw it away. Around noon, when the rush slowed, I finally worked up enough nerve to tell my manager. I think I saw something, I said quietly. The day she went missing. She blinked at me like I'd told her the register was acting up again. What do you mean? I explained everything. The wrong order. The man. The sunglasses. The way he acted. How Lena never changed her drink. How the whole thing felt wrong from the second the ticket printed. She listened, but she had that expression people get when they're already planning what they're going to say next. When I finished, she shrugged. Look, sometimes people take breaks from social media. Sometimes they let their boyfriend grab their coffee. Sometimes they move. She didn't move, I snapped, before I could stop myself. My manager gave me the look reserved for customers who complain about the temperature of their drink after finishing it. You're overthinking this, she said. Let the police handle it. But the police weren't handling anything. Not yet. Not fast enough. Not the part that mattered. Because I was the one who saw the man. I was the one who saw the wrong order. I was the last person who interacted with anything attached to Lena's name before she disappeared. And everyone kept acting like I was being dramatic. After my shift, I biked home the long way. I cut through the side streets near the shop, the ones I knew Lena sometimes used, because I'd seen her car there in the mornings. I don't know what I was hoping to find. A clue? A feeling? Something that validated the tight knot in my chest that wouldn't go away? Instead, I found her usual parking spot empty. Just a faint ring of dried coffee on the curb, probably from a cup she balanced on her roof one morning. I crouched down and touched the concrete like a total idiot, feeling the rough surface under my fingertips. It meant nothing, but it also meant everything. 2 blocks away, I swear I saw the same man from the shop. Same sunglasses, same stiffness. Standing by a lamppost, like he was waiting for someone. My breath caught in my throat. I blinked, and he was gone. Just slipped behind a building, like a shadow being reeled in. I told myself it wasn't him. Couldn't be him. But the adrenaline didn't get the memo. By the time I got home, my hands were shaking hard enough that I dropped my bike helmet twice. That night, I sat at my kitchen table staring at the flyer. Something tugged at me, a detail I kept circling back to without knowing why. Finally, I caved and called the police. The officer who answered sounded tired, like I'd woken him from a nap. I told him everything. The wrong order. The man, the pickup, the exact time, the missing morning routine. I laid it out neatly, logically, like I was presenting evidence at trial. He paused for a long moment, then said, "Mom, mobile orders glitch. People change their coffee. You saw a man pick something up. That's not a crime." "I'm telling you, something was wrong," I insisted. "You didn't see him. He didn't know what the drink was. He didn't even—" "We'll look into it," he cut in, clearly done with the conversation. He wasn't going to look into anything. After I hung up, the silence in my apartment felt thick, heavy, like someone had stuffed the air with cotton. I didn't sleep that night. I kept replaying the moment the order came through, the shock, the unease, the shift, the way it felt like someone had torn a hole in the routine. And the next morning, when I opened the shop, I wasn't expecting anything unusual. But right at 9:37 a.m., the printer chirped. Not with a glitch, not with a random order, not with something new, but with a name. Lena. My heart stopped. The drink wasn't her latte. It wasn't the espresso either. It was something entirely different. Something that made the hair on my arms stand up. I stared at the ticket, feeling cold all over. Someone was using her name again. Someone who knew the time. Someone who wanted me to see it.